Hello, let's talk about death, part 4. Or rather, today I'd like to talk a bit more about life. I have a bucket list, and I'm sure a lot of you will know what that is, but if you don't, it's a list of things that you want to do before you die. And some of those things I've achieved and some I haven't. But the one thing I did recently that was off my bucket list was to go to Scotland, and it was amazing, and I'm so glad I went. And my family and I had a really, really special time there, so it was really important for us to go. I won't get to achieve everything. I'm realistic. Along with the pandemic making things difficult, I'm running out of steam, so some things just won't be done, and I have to come to terms with that. I think I should have changed the name. Bucket list to me has quite negative connotations of doing things before you kick the bucket. Personally, I think it should have a more positive name, such as a life list or a challenge list, a hope list, a wish list, something that's more positive about the future. Today I'm going to ask you to have a look at your life and see if there's any unfinished business in your life, and consider your own life list. What is it you want to do with your life before you die? Are there unfulfilled ambitions or destinations? Are there things that went wrong in the past that you want to put right? Are there relationships that you want to mend? These are all really, really important. And sometimes it can be overwhelming. There's just too much stuff. What do we try to achieve? So I would like to use the analogy of cross-stitch projects. I have cross-stitch projects. I had lots of them. I've been trying not to leave too many behind, and certainly not leave unfinished ones behind. And if you can't quite relate to cross-stitch, imagine that I'm talking about a beer making kit or a model railway kit or crochet kit. So imagine that you've got a kit. It's been a present, you bought it on sale, you've been feeling guilty because you haven't used it. What are you going to do? You have to decide whether you're going to keep it and finish it, make a plan to really do it. You could let it go, you could sell it, you could donate it, you could bin it. And then there's the one in the middle. And this is the interesting one, because kits don't have to stay as kits. Sometimes they can be broken apart. So for a cross-stitch kit, if you don't like the design, you could still take out the fabric and the silks and use them for something else. If you had a wine making kit and it had a big glass vessel in it, it could be used for something else. The same is in life. That's the interesting thing. So the other less tangible things in our lives, like wanting to go to Jamaica or wanting to get back in touch with an old friend, we can decide to do it and actually do it, make a fund for it, try and look them up on Facebook, or we can abandon it. We can say, I really don't think that's achievable, and I am going to let that go. And you have to be at peace with that. Or you can break it up a bit. And that's the one where you have to think, why do I want to go? Why do I want to get in touch with this person? What is it about this situation that's bugging me? Sometimes it's guilt. And part of that is sometimes you have to forgive yourself. As you can ask for forgiveness from other people, but some people you won't find and you won't get in touch with. So you have to forgive yourself. There is also emotions of envy, jealousy, fear. By breaking apart these desires that we have, we'll have a clearer picture of why they're there. Why is it so important to us? And then we can prioritize better. And then we might find another way to satisfy that need or wish. So I would encourage you to look at your lives. So today is about life. It's about what you want to achieve, what is important to you. If you have no worries about doing anything in the future and you've no desires, you're totally at peace with everything, then well done. It's not something I've managed myself. I am more at peace with some of the things I've had to push aside on my bucket list, but I'm also absolutely thrilled to bits that I made it to Scotland. So I wish you all the best, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.